Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. So we are going to be doing our beauty rehab today. This is the update for the end of March, and I'm very excited to share all of my stuff with you guys. Basically, I have all of these things that you're seeing in front of you. There's not there's a lot of things here, but truly I thought March was going to be better. But I think I used more product, so I spread the love a little more, and that's why I didn't get as many empties. But when I look at this, it looks like a lot still. So just to give you guys a heads up, there are 42 individual items here. When I say individual, I do have a couple that are shampoo and conditioner. The shampoo and conditioner count as one. So in general here, there are 42 total items. Now, let's go ahead and talk about each item and points. So as you guys know, or if you've watched my beauty rehab before, what I do for my points, and also I should mention I'm doing this with Kim from Teacher Loves Beauty, and also Deb from Deb Barker or Deb B on YouTube, and also Danny from Danny's Makeup are doing this beauty rehab situation, and Andrea from Pretty as a Peacock as well. Like kind of low key, she's not putting it on her channel, but like she's low key doing, beauty rehab stuff. So always go check those girls out. Like you'll definitely want to see what they're buying, what they're not buying, like what they're using. Definitely, I find these so interesting, and I know you would too. So let's continue. My foil samples like this, you have to use 5 different sets, 5 samples up to equivalent to 1 point. Little perfume samples are 3 to equivalent to 1 point. And everything else, deluxe size, like mini and full size or value size, whatever, all of those equal 1 point. So it's super simple, really simple to try and figure out your points and for tracking. Now let's talk about the items that I have here. So I have a set of 5 right here. So we have the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. That one is very nice. I already have or is it a full size? No, I don't think it's a full size. But I definitely have one of the Milk Hydro Grips, and I'm really excited to use it. It's really nice. I have tried a few samples, love it. And then I have the Oribe conditioner. Like a shampoo and conditioner. This was such a small sample, although I did really like trying a bunch of shampoo and conditioners. It was just too small for the amount of hair that I have, so I can't tell you if I would repurchase it. Same thing with these. I used all of these in one wash. Because I have so much hair. Now, what I can tell you is I actually liked both of these, the smell and everything on their own, but I can't tell you how they perform. So I'm so sorry about that. But that right here, this is equivalent to 1 point. Then we have over this way, the Pharmacy Green Clean. There's 3 of these. So there's this one here and this one here. So there's 3. I, of course, love the Pharmacy Green Clean Cleansing Balm or Makeup Balm. Very good stuff. And then the other 2, this one is the Pat McGrath Foundation. So I used up the first 2. And I also have here the Charlotte Tilbury Concealer. And I used all the way from 1 through 6.5. So I actually didn't mind this concealer. It was pretty nice, and a little went a long way. But I would not purchase it right now because I just have too much concealer. So out of these 10, that's 2 points. There are 3 that I will be transferring over to next month because, of course, 3 doesn't equal 5. So this one is the Sunday Riley Ice Ceramide Moisturizing Cream. I really like this. I also have a Dior Lip Quad. This was sorry, I gotta push this against something to open it. This was quite pricey. So it came with 2 lip balms and 2 lip glosses. I really love the lip balms. I'm definitely considering purchasing one, but just not right now. And it came with a little brush, which looks really gross and goopy because it's got like lip gloss and everything in there. But because I'm not using it, it doesn't really matter where it's smushed. I kept it somewhere separate, not in that when I was using it. So yeah, that looks real nasty. But that one is completed. And then this one, the biggest sample price ever, 4 cents for this Tarte product, 4 cents. The cardboard and the promotional stuff will cost more than the actual product they give you. But I used every one of these. These first 2 I like the middle one the best, but I used the first 2 on my face, on my highlight area, brow bone. And then this one I used as a contour which just kind of went covered, like I could covered it with something else, but I used all 3 of those. So those ones will be going into my bin, but the points will be counting towards next month for those 3. Now, everything else is 1 point. Everything else you're seeing here is equivalent to 1 point. So I have a pair of lashes. I don't believe the ones that are there are what these are, but I just had an extra bin, so one of those. I have a duo lash glue. I have, which I really like, I have a ColourPop gel liner. I really, really like this, but they dry and break off, like, and I just wasn't about that, so I had to keep picking it up and putting it back in, but it gets to a point where you don't want to do that, but luckily the last little bit didn't do that. So and then we have a Sephora, it's a brow pencil. I also have a brush. Now I know this wouldn't, I don't know if people would consider this like an empty, but I am going to use this as an empty because the brush bristles keep falling out, and I've had this brush for probably 8 years already, like a long time. So this one I'm counting as an empty, and that's okay if you guys don't approve. I'm still counting it. And then we have the Alterna My Hair Canvas Melt Away No Rinse Micellar Cleanser. I did not understand this product fully, would not repurchase. And then there is the Youth to the People Kale and Green Tea Spinach Superfood Moisture Whip thing. Really good. I love this. I would repurchase that. I also really like this Olaplex Bond Smoother. It's a leave-in, what does it say? Leave-in styling treatment. Really, really, really good. Love that. Let's go over here. We also have the Boscia Chia Seed Moisture Cream. So I don't remember if I like this one, but I know that it dried up so badly to the point where I couldn't use it and I had to just peel it all out. But because I had used it a little bit before when I had first got it, I'm counting it, but now I just, you know, like you can't use all of it. That's okay, as long as you use some of it. And then this is, my depth perception is off because I'm looking through a lens. This is the Shiseido eye cream. Really, really love this. This is a very expensive sample. I really like that. The next is the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in Pillow Talk Medium. This took so long to use up. The formula is very stiff, and I felt like it was okay, but it came patchy for me. I don't know if that was just me. I love the bullet. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. But I did not like the lipstick, so I would not repurchase. You can find drugstore lipstick for cheaper and way better quality. I know that probably you're gonna hate me in the comments, but you know, it's just my opinion. It's not that I'm, you know, telling you how to think. So if you like it, that's so great for you. I just really did not. This is the e.l.f. Brow Lift, and I still prefer my ABH one over this, and I would pay the price for the ABH over this, even though this is only like less than $10, and they're about the same like amount of product. And then we have the Charlotte Tilbury Forever Flawless or Airbrush Flawless foundation, sorry. This one is completely emptied. I use this in a project and I would not repurchase this. It's just not for me. I like more of a tinted moisturizer than an actual foundation. Not to say that there's anything super bad about this. It just felt almost a little oily to me on my oily skin, which it just doesn't work. Then we have the Tarte Base Hydrating Primer. This was very nice. I would reconsider, or not reconsider, but I would consider purchasing based on this sample. And then I have the Sugar Fresh, this is like the original whatever one. This was actually really nice, but I'm really liking some other things now, so I'm not sure how much I'm going to purchase those. But we also have the Bad Gal Bang mascara, which is one of my favorites. And what is this? The Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Botanical Cleansing Oil. I loved this so much. It really has a smell of like spa, like you're going for a body, like a really nice spa at an expensive place. Like it was just so lovely, that scent, and I loved the way that the product just took my makeup off. It was really nice. This one is the Primera, oh, what is it called now? Peeling gel, mild facial peeling gel. I use this on my calves. You guys know the drill. This is the last one, so I wanted to talk about that again, but I wanted it for my face, and unfortunately, when I used it on my face, the product would pill up on my facial hairs, and you'd see like balls of skin and product on my facial hairs. It was so gross. It was really, really gross. But on the legs, it was fantastic. And then I have the Pat McGrath lip gloss in Flush for Lust gloss, I think it's called. This was very lovely, and it actually lasted longer than I expected. Also, we have the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe adaptogens and coconut water. What else do we have here? We have the Rare Beauty mascara. I will be repurchasing this. This was lovely. I really enjoyed that. Next, we have the Pravana, the Perfect Blonde hair. It's like a purple toning mask. So you keep this, like, you wash your hair, do your shampoo, then you put this on and let it sit for like 5 minutes. And so that's when I do a spa shower, when I'm like really paying attention to myself and doing a body scrub and all that stuff. That's when I would use this. It's really, really lovely, and I adore the scent so much. This is the L'Oreal Magic Root Cover Up in dark brown. Love this. I love it for when I'm in between my hair dyes. I also have some eye patches from Danielle Creations. This is from Marshalls. I don't know where this came from, but yeah, tried those and they were okay. Not my favorite, but they were okay. And now last but not least, I have some masks. So there's a cucumber eye mask. I have, and I dropped one. Let's see if I can pick that up without, there we go. Okay. This is a Sephora Lychee face mask. I have the Sephora, one of them. Sephora Pumpkin Face Mask. I wish I had more of those. Those are so good. Also the Coconut Face Mask. And then last but not least, the Sephora Smoothing Mask. This is the gingerbread one. This one is fantastic too. This one and the pumpkin one, I would absolutely buy more of. They are so good. They smell delicious. So today I'm going to be doing the purchase part of my makeup rehab for the month of March. Now this will go all the way up until March 23rd of 2023. There may be a few things I bring in after. I'm not really sure, but hopefully not. March I was actually going to try and do a no buy, and I feel like no buys are just not good for me. Because if I put it in my mind that I'm not going to buy anything, I want to buy everything, which you'll see I bought a lot of things. Now, a lot of these things were on sale, or things that I found at, say, Marshall's, or like stuff that was on holiday set that I didn't think I would ever get anymore. And then I found them for like ridiculous deals. Things that I ordered in February that only arrived in March. Bunch of different things. Also like MAC exchange empties, like back to MAC empties, or new items from back to MAC empties. So there's a lot going on in front of me, but a lot of these are really good purchases. A lot of these are things that were necessary for me, and it just happened to fall into the month of March. You guys know I emptied a lot in January and February, and I feel like I kind of needed to replace a lot of that stuff. So let's just go ahead and talk about everything that I have right now. So the first item that I have is the Duo Lash Glue, and I actually just purchased this because I didn't quite run out. It isn't empty, but it was broken at the base here of, like, when I squeezed it, it would come out the side and the tip. So I would squeeze it just enough to like wipe the side off onto the eyelash, and then also on the other eyelash I would use whatever came out of the tip. So it was getting really awkward and messy, and I didn't really enjoy that. I love this lash glue, but it was really time to let go of that, and I used it today to put these eyelashes on, and I adore this lash glue so much. So that one needed to come into my collection. I'm just going to pile things on either side of me so you'll see me reaching. I just have lots in front of me, and there's no desk space left. So the next thing I picked up was this Quo So Solid Nail Hardener. And I grabbed this because sometimes I'm wearing nail polish, sometimes I'm not. And I'm finding that with my, like, the way that the temperature is where I live, it's very dry, and my nails start to flake off. And like you can see, I don't know if you can actually see that, but they're like damaged. Maybe that's better. It's like they split, and it just looks so bad. So I'm going to try and strengthen my nails. So I'm going to use this. So that will come in as 1 point. I also grabbed this NYX Vivid Brights cream color, and it's an eye gel liner, and it's in the shade Bad Blood. And it's like a really, really maroon, deep maroon red, like an ox blood red. And I don't quite have anything like this. I will show you the item that I want to replace eventually because this one is the best red eyeliner I've ever had. And you can see it's pretty dark. And I'm hoping that this is the same color as what the other one is. But this was from Makeup Geek years and years and years and years and years ago. And it's still really good. It still works great. I love it. But of course, I'm going to need to replace that soon. So I got this one in hopes that it's a similar color. And I use that a lot. So that was another one. I also picked up the Tarte C Surfer Curl Waterproof Gel Liner, and this is in the shade brown. It's just a nice regular brown shade. I'm currently using this one from Sephora, and I really like this, but I also wanted a gel one because I feel like the pencil one drags a little bit. So I thought I would try this. It was on for half price, so I grabbed that. And also I picked up two of these L'Oreal, it's called Instant Root Concealer Spray dark brown shade, and it says Magic Root Cover Up. And that's what I use. I have a little bit of area where I need to touch up and stuff, and I didn't do a lot of the sides of my hair recently, just the top portion. But if I didn't have it on, this would almost be full on white for like this long. So I definitely wanted to grab some more of this because I just emptied my last one. I think it was on Saturday. No, was it Saturday? No, I think it was Monday. And today is Wednesday. No, Thursday. Oh my gosh. I can't even keep my week together. It's just been a crazy week. So I grabbed two of those. So those will count as 2 points, 1 point each. And everything coming in counts as 1 point each, just so you guys know. Even if it's a kit, which I'll talk to you about in a second, if it comes in a kit, it's just 1 point. That's just how I'm working it right now, just to keep myself sane. So uh, the next thing I got is the Veet Easy Gel Wax Strips. I am on my last two, which is actually four because they come two stuck together. So once those ones are done, I won't have any left. So I bought a backup one of those. But the inflation on this is unreal. These used to be $21. Now they're $25. It's ridiculous. And I didn't have any more, so I had to buy it at full price, which is so stupid. But I had to. What else did I get? I replaced my Scruple Shine Spray, and I've been wanting this for so long, and I actually recently found it at, I believe it was a Chatters, or was it Revolution Hair? I can't remember. Revolution Hair is a salon where I live. I'm not sure if it was that or Chatters, but anyhow, I found this. It was a reasonable price, very similar to what I bought it last time. So I picked this up because I just love this. I'm realizing that I don't like the masks that I have to put in after I dry my hair. I like to do masks that I like to put in wet hair, but this I like to spray on dry hair. So this is going to be perfect for me. I love this so much. So I had to get that. Actually, I'll put this one over here. I also picked up from Marshall's, I believe, this Bye Bye Brass purple shampoo, and I bought it because it's a big, big tub. I love it. Big, big belly, big tub. And so this was only $15 Canadian. So I needed to get this because I only have two smaller ones left, and I may need to bring one of those on a trip in the future. So I wanted this big boy for my bathtub or for like the shower. So there is a point there. And I also, from that either Chatters or Hair Revolution or whatever it's called, I got the Pravana, the Perfect Blonde Purple Toning Mask. And Jaylon had sent me a smaller, like I think it was a mini or something. And I'm using it right now and I love it. I love it. It makes my hair smell so good. It makes the brassiness kind of go away. Of course, it's not going to be like overnight, like instant, but it does help and it's beautiful. So I picked this up as well. And this is the kind of mask that you put in your hair. So let me just read you the instructions. It says once a week or as toning, or sorry, so small, or as toning is needed. After hair has been shampooed, leave on for up to 5 minutes and then rinse thoroughly. So yeah, I just shampoo my hair, and usually I shampoo twice because sometimes I use this root spray and stuff. So I shampoo all the scalp first once, and then I shampoo everything the second time, sort of like a double cleanse. And then I'll do the mask for the toning part. So I can be in the shower for a while when it comes to my hair. So I don't wash my hair as often as I would like, but maybe when I have shorter hair down the road sometime, maybe I'll do that. But I love this. This is so good. And I'm really thankful to Jaylon for sending that to me. So thank you, Jaylon, if you're watching. And then I also bought this is from Marshall's. This is the Briogeo Farewell Frizz Rose Arco Milk Leave-In Conditioning Spray. And I bought this because I love the Briogeo line and I love a leave-in conditioner. And I know I have the, what is this one called again? The Scruples Shine Spray, but I wanted a leave-in treatment, like a conditioner. That's not a conditioner, that's a shine spray. So when you spritz it on your already done hair, it just adds a little bit of shine, but don't put too much because it'll take away everything if you've styled your hair, that kind of thing. Or this is just like a leave-in. So you can use this on like almost damp, kind of a little bit of wet hair. And that's what I was looking for. So I love that. Speaking of hair, I found yet another thing. Now, I wanted this so badly in my Sephora wish list, and I decided when I found this, I didn't even realize I was going to find it. I just came across it, and I was so happy. I found the Briogeo, the Ultimate Hydrate and Repair Scalp and Hair Mask Kit. I wanted this so badly, and I don't know why I didn't buy it at regular price. I was going to wait for it to go on sale, and then it sold out, and I was like, no. I wanted it so bad. But yeah, I finally have it. I'm sorry. I'm trying so hard to like keep it together and talk normal, but like for some reason I'm like running on my words. So, but this is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair, the Scalp Revival, and the Superfoods. It just says the Superfoods. So anyway, these I believe are all masks, a conditioning mask, a scalp mask, and a hair mask. So that's great. So I need all of these little treatments for my hair, and it's just a nice little thing to like perk me up and like do some self-care. And this was regular $37 Canadian, and I got it for 20 bucks. So that's a really good savings. That's better than waiting for a Sephora sale. And another thing that I found on the Sephora website that I wanted so bad that I actually didn't get, and it keeps showing up like in the sale clearance portion that it's there, and then when you click on it, it like disappears and has red writing saying we cannot find this item. I'm like, well, why do you guys have it on there then? People are gonna want that stuff and they can't even get it. So I get really annoyed and frustrated. But I did manage to find this. It says it's a $46 value, and I got it for 25 bucks. It's the JVN Duo. So this one here is the Air Dry Cream, and this one is the Nourishing Shine Drops. You guys know I like my shine spray, so I figured I'd try the shine drops as well. So I'm really, really pumped to try these. I think these are both full sizes. The shine drops are 50 ml, and the Air Dry Cream is 147 ml. So very, very happy to try those. I love Jonathan Van Ness, and so I can't wait to try more of his hair stuff. I also want to buy I think it's a blow dry spray or milk, what is that called? Milk blowout spray or something. I only used samples, and I'm telling you, it is so good. I really, really love it. I'm going to go over a couple of other things here. I just got to shift some stuff around. But I also picked up these under eye masks. Now these are from Marshall's, and I love these. Anytime I find these hydrogel eye patches one with the retinol, I buy these, and they're adorable. They are like sort of a felt under eye cream, no, not cream, like a serum-y pad, and I love it. I think they're so good. They feel so nice. They hydrate really well, and they're not like slippy and silicone-y. I just really like these so much. So happy to have that. And I also picked up the Tarte C. I don't know why they say Tarte C. Just call it Tarte, and just, I don't know. It has to be like a line within a line. I don't get it. But anyway, so this is the Hydra Serum Foundation, and I got a full size because I wanted the 20S color. I'm currently using the 20S concealer in the creaseless concealer line, and I feel like this is so damn thick. It's just so thick. However, it's really nice if I put an eye cream underneath. So if I put eye cream on first, or one of those patches, and put the concealer over top of it, it sort of uses that hydration to like be more like smeary. I don't even know how to say it, but like it's not so dry and tacky. It just adds a little hydration to the concealer and allows me to move it around and be more malleable on my face. So I wanted to get the same color in this, and it's a tinted, I believe it's a, oh, it says it's a foundation. I thought it was a tinted foundation or a tinted moisturizer, but it's actually serum foundation. But this is my shade apparently. I don't know, the concealer works. So hopefully this works too, but it was half price. So I'm happy to try it for half price. I also grabbed a few things from Cheekbone Beauty, and so I was expecting something completely different. Should I do makeup now? I already did foundation. I still have, you know what, I'm going to talk about other things. I'll talk about the cheekbone stuff in a second, but I will talk to you about these other things. So I bought this Vichy set, and it says it has a double action anti-acne lotion. It has, now that is so small, holy smokes, an anti-acne purifying cleansing gel. It has the Vichy Mineral 89, which is what I really wanted, and also this thing here, right here, these two. The Vichy 89, which is a booster, so like a fortifying and plumping daily booster. I need that hydration. I am not getting any younger. I need the hydration. And then we have the 60 SPF, what do you call that now? SPF. The sunscreen. Oh my gosh. You guys know what I'm trying to say. But let's just take a look at everything in here, because I'm not going to keep it in the box. I'm going to recycle that. So, oh, it comes in a really nice tissue. So that's really awesome. So these are, oh no, I thought this was like a full, this is just a sample. Oh, I'm so disappointed. I'll have to buy this full size at some point. But this is, my two items I wanted are like the smallest. That's okay. Oh my gosh. Anyways, those are tiny. That's what she said. I also have these. So this is the gel cream or gel cleanser, and this is the lotion, the one inside here. So I will add those into my stock and recycle the tissue. And then I also picked up from Supergoop a trio of their sunscreens. I have tried Play, which is right here, and I actually have a really, what size is it? It's like a big, massive one. It's like this, the largest size you could get. I have one of those, but I wanted to get a few small ones for like in my purse and stuff in case I forget to put it on in the morning. Then I at least have it and I can put it on throughout the day. And also the back of your hands. These are perfect. Like if you forget and you're driving, you don't want to end up with spots like I have, okay? Sunspots. Use your sunscreen, people. But anyway, it comes with a little, it's weird. It's like the bag feels like it was made out of cardboard / paper. I don't know. It's really weird. But anyway, I wanted to see the size. So these are pretty nice sizes. This is the glow screen. How cute. This is the Play, which is my favorite one so far because it's the only one I've tried. And then this one is the Unseen sunscreen. So super cute. I can throw out this tissue, and the silica powder can go in the garbage. I'm not going to keep this. I don't really see a point, but I'll just throw these back in here for now. But yeah, really bright. I love the color of that though. Okay, and then, oops, oh, my hair is getting caught in my armpit. That's so weird. Okay. So that, I know. We have a few deodorants from Native, and I love. So the first one we have is the Blackberry and Green Tea. I just opened these. I got them a few days ago, but I just opened the pack. That's very subtle. And then we have Vanilla Sandalwood, which is like this. Oh, that's very beautiful. Oh, I might have to get more of those down the road, but I'm good for now. We also have Buttercream and French Vanilla. Oh, that's really pleasant too. I really like the birthday cake one. I really want them to come back with that. I will buy them all. Not for real, but like they're that good. And then I got the limited edition Candy Shop Gummy Bears one. Oh, that one's cute. Wow, that one's cute. Okay, so they're not like overpowering with scent, but I like that because it's not too fragrant. So I really like that. But let's put these over here. So each of those will count as a point, of course. So now we'll talk about the cheekbone beauty things. So I was looking at they have this like face palette of 8 items or something like that. There's a couple of blushes, a couple of bronzers, a couple of under eye powders, a couple of contour shades. And I was like, I don't need all of that. I just need a couple of shades that will match me. And I really want to support the brand. They're an indigenous brand, like, so they, you know, not specialize with indigenous like skin texture or like the tones, but like they're created by an indigenous creator. And I wanted to support because I have Métis in my background, and it's really important to me to support that because I feel like they'll understand my skin. You know what I mean? Like probably totally understand my skin and get it. So I wanted to make sure that I supported them, and I bought a few things, but I expected these to be quite a bit larger. Yeah. These were regular $24 a piece each. Like one of this, the size of an eyeshadow. I thought this was going to be like probably like this big, and it turns out it's like this tiny. So I'm glad I got them on a sale. They were 75% off, I believe it was, and so it came to $6 a unit. So I grabbed 4 items, and I'm so glad I got like buy one get 3 free. So I'm gonna put them in my little case here, and I'll eventually try them out. But this one is shade 2. Oh my gosh, they're dirty. This is shade 2, so this will be an under eye powder. Like, I need one of these, like a hole in the head, honestly, but I wanted to support the brand. I don't think they're going to fit in here, so I'll leave them out, actually. Maybe I'll just show you them like this. I'll have to grab another palette. That's okay. And then this one here is the shade 10. I'm just so happy that I have something from this brand. This is the one that I like favored the most. I wanted this shade so badly. I love a really bright fine pink cheek color, and I've been using a plummy one like forever, like a year and a bit, trying to pan it, and I'm like kind of getting over it a little bit. Like it's time to brighten things up a bit, but I have to still work on that until it's done. And then I also have shade 5, which is the contour shade, which is really pretty. I feel like this will match me very well. It's nice and like yellow based, really olivey. And then I also have the shade 11, which is, I don't know how they choose their numbers for these, but this is another blush. And it's a more like punchy, purpley, pinky, mauvey, rosy, whatever you want to call it. All of them blended in together kind of blush. So I will eventually put that in a palette and probably show you guys in the future, but those are the shades that I picked up. Where am I going to put this? This is garbage for right now. Okay, talking to myself. Okay, the next thing I picked up was a freebie, and I actually added it into my items for removing, what do you call it, a number, like I removed a point. So I might have to add that one back because I totally forgot that this was a freebie. I exchanged one of my, I had a kit of 5 mascaras, and you can select one mascara for free of the 5, and I selected this one. I actually wanted the, what is it called now? I can see it in my mind, but I can't say it on the tip of my tongue. Why is that? It's Ilia mascara. So I wanted that one, but like the Limitless one, I think it's called, but I got this because I didn't have the Ilia, and this one's definitely right up there. They're like right on par, but I already had one of these, so that's why I wanted the Ilia one, and I didn't want to have to go back because I probably would have spent more money. Oh, I'll put that over here. So yeah, that one was a freebie, and I'm actually going to remove that point right now because I know I'm going to forget. All right, done. Okay, we're getting into more things. These are also freebies. One of these costs a point. 2 of these do not. This one costs a point. So I got a MAC lipstick. This is in the shade Thanks It's MAC. And I want it so badly, but it is a part of the program which has the vibrant, like shimmery satin packaging. And unfortunately, these are not included in the Back to MAC. So I wanted to grab this because this is a Jen shade right here. So I wanted to buy that. And I got it on sale, which is nice. And then I also picked up 2 freebies with my Back to Max, which were both eyeshadows because the lipstick I wanted were not available, and I have so many lipsticks. I also have so many eyeshadows, but that's okay. I also have the soft brown, this one here. This is one that I use all the dang time. This is my crease shade for life, I'm telling you. I love it so much. So soft brown is a staple in my collection. And then I also picked up Les Artistes. And it looks like this. And I already own this. So I'm going to have to figure something out with this one. But that was a freebie anyhow, so I will just put that aside for now. And what else do we have here? Actually, I will put these over to the side. All right. The next thing I purchased was, let's talk about these first. So I have never tried anything from P. Louise before. And in my mind, I had always thought it was P.L. Louise because the way you say it's just like P. Louise. So it's like P.L. Louise. I don't know why. Anyway, that was like a tidbit you didn't need to know. I bought a couple of their blushes because these were all, I think, totaling, I want to say $20 for all 3 of these. Something like that. $18 or $20 or something for all 3 of these. Not like each. I don't think. I'm pretty sure this was like total, or maybe they were each. Now I can't remember. But anyway, I have never tried P. Louise before, so I thought I would try them out, and they have the most beautiful colors. My actual goal is to try like Mitchell or whatever you want to call him. Mitchell, I'm just going to call it Mitchell, made by Mitchell, whatever. I want to try the Blursh, and I want to try the shade that's like bubblegum pink that's really bright like this one. And there's a couple of like other bright, really bright colors like peach and things like that I want to try. So eventually that will be one of the goals. But the reason I grabbed these is because the shade is that really bright pink shade. I'm actually going to see if I can swatch it out. Okay, so I see it's got like a stamper on it. Okay, is that weird? Oh my goodness. Oh, I see. Okay. Do I want to do this right now? I don't even know that I want to. Let's try it out. Oh my gosh. I'm like pushing it and nothing's coming. Maybe it takes a few. I don't know. I thought this just was going to have a little nozzle like the lash glue. I don't know what's going on with this. If these are duds, I'll just have to cut it open and like put it in a tub. Because like nothing's happening. I've pushed it probably like 30 times and there's literally nothing happening. So I'm not impressed with that. But let's go ahead and look at one of the other colors. So then this first one was in the shade Pink Party. This next one is Cutie Cake, which is more of a, this one looks like a pink too, but it's more of like a peachy pink. This is definitely a brighter version. This one's not coming out either. Maybe there's something I'm doing wrong here. I'm just like, yeah, nothing's coming out of these. I'm a little bit annoyed. I'm sure it will just take some time. But the next one is Lolly Dolly, which is like the bright pink. So I thought that other one was maybe, this one is a little bit deeper looking, I think. So this is the first one I showed you. And this is the brighter one. So this is the one I think I really wanted right here. And it came as like a 3-pack or something, or you order 3 and you get a discount. So I had to order it. But they all have this funny spongy thing on it, and none of them want to come out. I don't know if I'm doing this right or if I'm supposed to like twist anything, or I don't know. Maybe I should read first before I just start stamping things. But anyway, I'm not going to go into that now. I'll figure all of that out later. I did want to do swatches for you guys, but let's do swatches on these cheekbone ones because I do have another blush coming. Like I need more blush. So let's swatch. This is the more purpley version of the Cheekbone Beauty one. And this, oh my God, it's so beautiful. This is the bright pink one, which is exactly what I want for right now. Yes. Okay. that makes me very happy. The next blush thing I bought was the One Size Blush Trio in the shade Attention Seeker. And this keeps selling out on Sephora, so I wanted to make sure that I picked this up. You guys, the packaging is really big. Like, I actually didn't think it was going to be that big. It's larger than the palm of my hand. And it has the 3 different things in the side of it. It's similar-ish to the Patrick Ta setup, but this one has only a tiny cream portion, and you don't put the cream on top, I don't think. And then, of course, there's like a highlighty, like a topper that has a lot of like glitter to it. Then we have the other part that has like the little faces on it, which is a hint lighter than the Cheekbone Beauty one. It's like, I don't know, they're a little bit different shade, which is really nice. I'm not going to do the cream one. I don't want to stick my fingers in the cream one, but I'm very happy to have this and I cannot wait to try it. If you guys want to see a get ready with me or like a testing new makeup situation, let me know in the comments and I can definitely try out a bunch of the new things that I have picked up. But let's put that over here for now. And these two. I'm just making a mess. All right, the next thing I picked up was the Natasha Denona Holiday. It says Holiday Eyeshadow Palette 5, and it's in Joya, 10 Joya. And the reason I'm holding it so carefully is because it's broken. Shocker! Another Natasha Denona palette that came to me broken. Wow. And it looks like this. I don't know if you can really see that, but I will swatch this for you guys. So this shade right here is going to have to be repressed for sure. Oh, that's really pretty. And okay. You're going to have to disregard my hairy arms. Oh my gosh, 3 of them are, oh my gosh. This is what it looks like right here. Really pretty. But this one, and this one, all damaged. Like, that's just so stupid. It's like they don't quite fit in the pan. I don't know. But I'm going to have to repress that, which is really annoying. Because when you're paying, I mean, I paid like a pretty good deal for these, but when I'm paying money for Natasha Denona, I expect quality, so I was really annoyed with that. But I did order a couple of other palettes from Natasha Denona because they did have a sale on Sephora, and I ordered a few things. I checked in with my accountant. He said it was okay. So I purchased, I have to clean my fingers here. Let's grab a tissue and just clean the fingertips off. I grabbed the Natasha Denona Retro Glam eyeshadow palette for 50% off. I grabbed the Natasha Denona Pastel eyeshadow palette for 50% off. And in this tub, because I forgot to take it out, I also grabbed the Natasha Denona Trio Chrome palette. So I'm sure you guys have seen all of those, but I will, of course, open them. Making that big recycling palette, or palette. Of course, I say palette. So the first one I am showing you here is the pastel one, which is the one that I wanted the most. I love the outside of this. It's so pretty. These are not, like, baby pink is not my shade, but like this mint green is love. But it's still really pretty. And I love the fact that the mirror sits upright. And this is what the palette looks like. Very gorgeous, very beautiful. So happy to have that. I also grabbed the Retro Glam, which is one of the newest ones I believe that she came out with. And it looks like this. So pretty. Oh my gosh. Just so gorgeous. I cannot wait to use these. And then the next one is the Trio Chrome, which the outside of the packaging of the box is gorgeous. The outside of the actual palette, gorgeous. And then the inside, absolutely stunning. I cannot wait to use these. But I was not paying over $100 for a Natasha Denona palette. You've got to be kidding me. Hell no. So I paid less than I would pay for a midi size one at regular price than I did for this, which is fine by me. Now, that's everything that I got as far as Sephora and all that other stuff. I'm so scared to put these anywhere. I don't want them to fall. But my very favorite thing arrived in the mail yesterday. Whoop whoop, Chucky and Glamlight. And yes, I'm trying like heck to get this off so I can keep this box. But it has some damage. I'm a little bit annoyed. I wish they would have put this inside of a box. I know that defeats the purpose of it being a box, but like people are buying this because hello, we love Chucky. So let's go ahead and open this. This was the inside like this. It kind of reminds me of like a little bit vampire-esque. Kind of love it. And I gotta save those. First of all, you have the Glamlight and Chucky, this thing here. And look at this. Oh my gosh, I'm actually not going to be getting rid of that. Very cute. I know I'm a dork. I don't care. And then you have this Chucky. This is the blush, I believe, the duo blush. But the blushes are the same color because I think it was copyright something or other. There was some reason why they couldn't. So they did 2 pans of the same shade. But look at this. Oh my gosh. Yes. And this is what it looks like. Inside, the blushes look like 2 different shades. This looks peach and this looks pink, but I was told on many reviews that these are the same shades. So we're going to swatch them right now. Oh my gosh. So excited. I'm so excited. Oh, that's a beautiful coral shade. Those do not look at all the same. Those are so different. So there are 2 different. I don't know who's saying that they're the same. They're totally different. One's a peachy and one's like a pink. What? Yes. I was so excited because a lot of people said that there was like the exact same shade in there, but you can clearly see that they're totally different. But anyway, I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Okay, and then we have the eyeliner duo kit, which I didn't even know was in there. I just pressed order. So this is the eyeliner duo kit, and you pull it out. Ah! Yes! Oh my goodness. Okay, so the first one is an eyeliner pen. It looks like one of those like skinny little pens. And then the other one it looks like a pencil that you sharpen. Yeah. And it's just black. Straight up black. Like Chucky's soul. Yes. I love this. So cute. And then we have the mirror, which I will be using in all of my upcoming videos. Whether you can see it or not, it is going to be there. Oh my goodness. Ah! I can't believe it took me so long to get mine. I ordered this on February 14th. And I just got it literally yesterday. Or 2 days ago. Still, like, so long it took me. I do live in Canada though, but yeah. It just sucks that it takes so long. Okay, and then next we have a couple of lip kits. So we have, I'll take these off first. Like, let's do that because it's already annoying to have to hear this sound. But yes, we have the lip kits. One is Chucky, one is Tiff. Yee! I'm so pumped, you guys. So the Chucky lip kit has, of course, a lip liner and a lipstick. And the lip liner, oh, come on. There we go. This one looks really, really deep. Let me swatch it here. Like a nice deep brown. And I'm so happy I got this collection, you guys. Oh my goodness. So happy. Why are you not going back in? Okay. Oh my gosh. And then I love this. Oh, I love this so much. I love me some Chucky. And this is the shade. I will swatch it here for you guys. I really like that. That's a really nice color. Gorge. I know I didn't make a very big swatch. I probably could have been a little more generous. And then we have the Tiff Lip Kit, which is the more like deep purpley shade. So here is the pencil. Did I even show you the Chucky pencil? I can't remember. So a nice deep, like almost maroon red, oxblood red. Really gorgeous. I don't have many of those because I think I only have like 2 deep red colors because I don't wear vampy lips that much, but best know I will be wearing this. I should show you the whole thing first. This is what it looks like. If you guys are going to watch any of these, watch number 3. It's my favorite. Very, very nice. Okay. All right, and then, yes, we have the eyeshadow palette. Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm just like in my own head about all this stuff. I love Chucky so much. Every single year I watch all of the Chucky movies as long as I can, all day long. I take Halloween off every year and I watch them all day long. This is just so great. I love it. I love it. Yes. I can't believe this is in my hands. I'm so excited. This is the stuff I get excited about. I love me some Chucky. There we go. Oh no! I just poked one of the eyeshadows. That's not good. There we go. All right. I gotta put this away before I damage it anymore. But I think that comes to everything that I've purchased in the last, or not purchased, but like purchased / received in the mail in the last month. So in March. And again, if there's anything else that I'm bringing in after between the 27th and the 31st of March, I will let you guys know in like the end of the video, or I'll splice it in somewhere. But those are all of the things that I brought in for the month. So everything that was on its own, like for example, these things all purchased on their own individually, those are all 1 point. Anything that comes as a kit counts as 1 point. Anything that comes in as a freebie, or like I got a certificate, or I did back-to-back, those things, or it was gifted, those are no points coming in. So everything here, which was a lot of things, is 38 points coming out of my budget. So I know I'm good for it because I had, at the start of the month, I had 73 points to use, but I'm not trying to just use everything up. That's not the goal here. The goal is to stay within my points, or just make sure that I retain a bunch of points, because I don't need to be bringing in a crap ton of things I'm not going to use. So I feel like a lot of the hair care, skin care, stuff like that was a really good purchase for me and will definitely get used ASAP. But the makeup was all fun. All fun. Of course, these are so fun, but they're more like, I wanted to be supportive. I really wanted to try the brand, and I actually would like to get a few other things, but that will come down the road. But please check out Cheekbone Beauty. I would really appreciate it if you check them out and see what they're about and everything. And then also, yeah, I think that's everything that I have for stuff currently coming in. Yeah. Okay, so we're good for that. So anything else to come into this video or to be like spliced together, you guys will see it all. So we're going to talk about a few other things that I brought in for the month of March. Now, I had bought 3 of these MAC Giga Black Lash extended play Giga Black Lash mascaras from MAC, and they look like this. I'm already using one right now. I use these for my bottom lashes, and I went to our CCS here where I live in central Canada, and I found these for $7 each. I couldn't even believe it, at our local CCS. So I had to pick up 3 of these. So I grabbed those. I also grabbed a Bumble and Bumble Illuminated Blonde Tone Enhancing Leave-In Spray. And I got this for, of course, I have a lot of bleach in my hair. I am trying to get the streaks back like I used to have, because I went from like this kind of color to bright bold, like fire engine red. And then I started playing around with like warm colors and going back to this. So I'm happy that I'm starting to get back to the shade that I really like. but I wanted to get this because sometimes with all of the bleaching and things that I've done, it tends to, and you can see here lifting some of the older dark stuff is starting to give a brassy look to it. So I'm getting this kind of thing to help get rid of the brassiness. And I also picked up, or actually got for free, so this doesn't count as a point, but it's a little Tom Ford lipstick. And this is the packaging. I don't own anything from Tom Ford, so this is the very first. And I love that it's sort of like a play on the actual packaging. And this is the color. It's beautiful. So I cannot wait to try that. It's absolutely stunning. And it's such a very cute, luxurious looking little package, even though it's free sample. That makes me very happy to have that to try. And the last thing that I ordered was this palette right here from Natasha Denona. It's the Sunset palette. It was regular $179 and it went down to, I want to say, I can't even remember. It was like 117 or something like that. And then it went down to 67 and I was like, ooh, do I buy it? Do I buy it? And then I didn't and I was like, no, that's okay. If it went lower, I might consider. And then it went down to $41. So I picked it up. I wasn't going to, in all honesty, I am like debating whether I keep this or not because I do have so many palettes like this, but it looks really pretty. I'm just hoping that it's not the same as the Star palette. I absolutely despised the formula of the Star palette, but if it's anything like the gold palette, it would be beautiful. So those are the other 5 and then a freebie item that I'm bringing in as well. So I had 38 points previously, and I'm adding for the last week or whatever of the month another 5 points, so that brings me up to 43 points coming out of my total. So let's go ahead and figure out where I'm at now with all of my points. So out of all of this stuff here, now it doesn't look very nice. I'm sorry, I kind of mushed things to the side. I don't usually do that, but anyhow, there you go. So I have a total of 32 points. That's including the foil samples. So I have 30 full-size minis and deluxe size samples and value sizes. I have 30 of those, so those are 30 points. And then 2 of the foils makes it 32. And then we are going to talk about, so I have 32 points coming back into my collection. So with the products coming in, I brought in a total of 43 items. My points last time were at 73. So if you take 73 and you minus 43, you get 30. And then I had 32 points to put into my bank. So that means I have a total of 62 points currently. Now, I hope that increases for the month of April. I'm going to really try not to buy a lot. If someone wants to gift me things, like that's totally different. That doesn't count against my low buy. But if I buy something myself, that definitely counts. So let's just recap. So we have 73 points before, 43 points of stuff that I purchased. And then we have, so that's 30 points, then 32 points of stuff here that's coming back into my makeup rehab point selection. So that means I have 62 points. I have 42 items total here and the samples. Now, my monthly total is not even half of my last month, and I don't even think it's half of the month before either. So I completed $369.92 worth of products here. And the total run, oh, should I tell you the total running? Let me know in the comments. I'm not going to tell you the total running because I kind of want to wait till the end of the year to tell you guys how much I used up. So I think I'm going to leave that for now, but the total for the month is 369.92. So currently we're at 62 points. I used up 369.92 and I have a total of 42 emptied items this month. So I didn't do too bad, but you can see there's a lot of samples, a lot of small things, because January and February were such monster months. I used up a lot of stuff from the end of 2022, so that really helped me out there. So now what I have to do is heavily focus on getting other items out and pushing hard, because You know what? I just want to see my collection dwindle. I really honestly do. It would be nice to use up what I have instead of just continually wanting more. So, yeah, let's see what else we can do. I want to get some damage done here, but I am going to put all of this in my empties bin. And yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. I know this is always a bit of a longer one because we're talking about individual items here and points and everything, but I really appreciate you guys being here. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you like and subscribe. Don't forget to comment below. Maybe comment like a money sign if you're not sure what to comment, or like the stack of bills flying away or something, some kind of whatever monetary thing, because this is really makeup rehab low buy. It's about money, it's about points. So yeah, let's see those dollar bills in the comment section.